Imagine a man who turns dough into masterpieces. A baker who became a global icon thanks to his charisma and spectacular cakes. Buddy Valastro, the star of Cake Boss, won the hearts of millions of viewers with his talent and determination. But behind the laughter and sweet creations lies personal tragedy. The loss of his parents, an accident that nearly cost him his hand, and a fierce battle to reclaim his place in the kitchen. Join us in this dramatic, moving, and inspiring story, where one man proves that even the hardest trials cannot extinguish the flame of passion. Before we begin, if this story moves you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to discover more vibrant and inspiring tales. From humble roots to the head of an empire. Bartolo Buddy Valastro Jr. was born on March 3, 1977, in Hoboken, New Jersey, into a family of Italian descent. The son of Bartolo Valastro Sr., born in Lipari, Italy and Mary Tubito, a first-generation American, Buddy grew up surrounded by his four sisters, Grace, Mary, Maddalena, and Lisa. At the age of 11, he began working at the family bakery, Carlo's Bakery, alongside his father, learning the secrets of pastry making. Buddy's life changed in 1994, at age 17, when his father died of lung cancer just 3 months after being diagnosed. Forced to leave Richfield Park High School, where he was taking baking classes at Bergen County Technical High School, Buddy took over Carlo's Bakery. "I promised myself we wouldn't fail, no matter how hard we had to work," he said. This sacrifice marked the start of his rise, transforming a small bakery into a global empire. For a male audience over 60, Buddy's story resonates as an example of duty and resilience. A young man who, when faced with loss and responsibility, chose to fight to honor his father's legacy. Fame with Cake Boss. In April 2009, Buddy became an international star thanks to Cake Boss, a TLC reality show highlighting his spectacular creations and the family dynamic at Carlo's Bakery. The success was explosive. The bakery drew huge crowds to Hoboken, and Buddy opened 17 new locations, from New York to Las Vegas, and even Sao Paulo, Brazil. The show's popularity landed him on the list of Hudson County's 50 most influential people in 2012. Buddy expanded his talents, appearing in Kitchen Boss 2011, Next Great Baker 2010, Buddy's Bakery Rescue 2013, and Bake It Rich 2013. He launched Buddy V's Events in 2014, a catering and event planning business, and partnered with brands like Whole Earth Sweetener to promote zero-calorie sweeteners. In 2018, he created Buddy Valastro Foods, a line of fondants, frostings, and Italian cookies, and developed Italian-inspired pet treats. Commitment and generosity. Buddy never forgot his roots. In 2015, he was honored by the St. Rocco Italian-American Society for his support of charities like the Make-A-Wish Foundation and the Samuel Waxman Cancer Research Foundation. In 2018, he supported the Special Olympics, creating a cake for the 2014 USA Games in New Jersey. His Foundation for ALS Research, in memory of his mother who passed away in 2017, shows his dedication to causes close to his heart. For a male audience over 60, Buddy's commitment reflects an essential value: using one's success to give back to the community, an act of honor and responsibility, a personal life filled with love and trials. Buddy married Lisa Valastro on October 14, 2001, and together they have 4 children: Sophia, Bartolo III, Marco, and Carlo. Living in Montville, New Jersey, they form a close-knit family often featured in Cake Boss. However, Buddy has faced darker times. In 2014, he was arrested for driving under the influence, a scandal that led him to issue a public apology. "I had 3 glasses of wine, it was a mistake," he admitted, promising never to drive after drinking again. The loss of his mother, Mary, in 2017 to ALS was a heavy blow. "The last 2 years of her life, she wasn't the lively woman I once knew," he said, visibly shaken. Buddy temporarily closed all Carlo's Bakery locations in her honor, a gesture that showed the importance of family in his life. An accident that changed everything. On September 20, 2020, Buddy faced a nightmare that threatened his career. In his private bowling alley in Montville, a pinsetter malfunction led to a terrifying accident. His right hand, vital to his craft, was impaled 3 times by a 1.5-inch metal rod. "I thought I was going to pass out. There was blood everywhere," he recalled. His teenage sons, Buddy Jr. and Marco, used a reciprocating saw to free him after 5 agonizing minutes. Buddy underwent 2 emergency surgeries to save his hand, followed by 5 more procedures by the end of 2023. I've regained 95% of my mobility, but I still have 1 more surgery to straighten a finger, he explained in 2023, determined to remain optimistic. Despite the pain and uncertainty, he returned to work, filming Buddy vs. Duff in 2021 and launching Buddy Valastro's Cake Dynasty on A&E in November 2023. I take it day by day, cake by cake, he said, refusing to give up. For a male audience over 60, this accident highlights a universal truth. Even the greatest must face setbacks, but it is the will to keep going that defines a man. A future uncertain but full of hope. At 48, Buddy continues to fight to regain full ability. My hands are everything to me. Without them, I'm nothing in the baking world, he said. He documented his recovery in a TLC special, Buddy Valastro, Road to Recovery, even returning to his bowling alley for the first time. A deeply emotional moment. Despite the challenges, Buddy remains faithful to his legacy. He dreams of passing Carlo's Bakery on to his children, just as his father did for him. Now living in Miami with his family, he continues to create, innovate, and inspire, proving that passion can overcome even the greatest obstacles. Buddy Valastro is not just the cake boss. He is a man who turned loss, pain, and hardship into an empire of cakes and hope. From the small bakery in Hoboken to the world stage, he teaches us that resilience, family, and passion are the ingredients of a life well lived. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to discover more inspiring stories. Thank you for watching, and see you soon for another journey into the life of a legend. May health and happiness be with you.